I believe I'm live. I believe I'm live. It is JLJ this morning, this time. Like, what noises am I hearing? I forgot I'm washing clothes. The joys of working from home, right? I'm actually washing clothes. Hello, everybody. What's going on? It's the longest day of the year. It's the first day of summer. Summer. It's actually halfway sunny in Los Angeles. I can't believe it. Um, I'm getting stuff set up here. JLJ this morning. I'm awake today, you guys. That's a big deal. I'm effing awake. Am I done here? What's going on? I have 10,000 things going on, but it's been good. It's been a good, productive week actually for me, which I'm very happy about. Setting things up. I have my Mott's applesauce, my coffee, and we live. 1,000 JH fan. Real second, and Matt. Hey, my mother this morning was telling me, she goes, James, I watched all your Patreon stuff. I'm all caught up now. And now I'm going to your stuff on YouTube. I started laughing. She's like, I did your Patreon, I go to your YouTube, then I go to your TikTok. I'm sorry, kids. I got a lot of OTT of content. Yes. I am also, like I said, awake. I'm gonna be celebrating Flobo's birthday today. His birthday is actually Sunday. I can't meet with him Sunday. So I'm gonna take him to lunch and give him his presents later today. So I'm very excited to see him do that. Trying to make sure you get everything in order. I just got a message, sorry for something. So you don't do 10 things at once. I just got a message about. Okay, so I have to make a phone call today, which I will. I'll call a little later or something. Super chats are open. I'm only $20 away from my goal for the month. That's pretty good. And it's only the 21st. I guess I got time. I should tell Mott's, threaten Mott's. I think you shit about me. Hi, me Cobb. I think you have two shits about James Law Jr. and what applesauce he be eating. That's a brand. I'm like, and James, I've tried other brands and not as good. This cinnamon applesauce is the bomb. The bomb. Yummy. It's so good. Yeah, I had to call the doctor this morning, take care of some stuff, and I hate my insurance and all that. It's crazy, but it's good in some ways, but it's tired in others. I'm at the county, so it's all tired. Turns out my doctor, who I hated, is gone, and the nurse practitioner that came after that, I hated her too, and now she's gone. They don't tell you anything, of course, and so I had to call in and find out why my prescriptions were being refilled. So we set up a private doctor's appointment for a physical, which is next month, which I want a physical, so I do want one. Getting blood drawn for me is always the hardest. My veins don't pop out. So I'm gonna have to get like a baby nurse. I always bruise there. I hate it. It runs my family. My mother, my brother, all of us. We have a hard time. But also at the same time, I'm going through my renewal at the same time my insurance. So I got a notification, so I will call that and do that. Just that's what it says. Okay, I'll do that. So it's a mess. It's all a mess. But I'm going to see somebody, I guess. I don't even know who it is next month. Actually, a month from today. It's actually 21st. That's so funny. It's a month from today. You can't see it any sooner. You're away for a month. It's like, it's just, how am I so busy? It's so busy. So I'm doing that. I have a couple of shows debuting soon. I have a new song coming out next week about it's called The Last 5 Months. It could be retitled The Last 7 Months. But when I wrote it, was 5 months. About my experiences with my mom and stuff. So that's coming out on actually my mother's birthday, which is next Thursday. So we're gonna have breakfast. I'm gonna have her listen to the song. And it comes out. So I have that happening. I have some new shows coming out. I actually get a lot of stuff done. The last like 3 days, I've been getting a lot of stuff done. And so I'm making changes. It's like this is a business, and I'm running it like a business, and that's what I gotta do. It's a business. So we're doing that. Also, if you have, like, make sure you remember all the stuff. Patreon, it's up there, kids. Hi, Jacarius. Patreon, it's up there, and I have a lot of content. I just gained a new follower, so thank you on Patreon. I went to 31 again. I had almost 40 people. That's my goal. I was up to like 36 or 35. Now I went back down. So now I'm at 31. So thank you, 31 people. Love you guys. You can even join at the $1 level. That's $1 a month. And I give you so much content even at $1. You get everything from last year to now. So I'm like, so that's kind of crazy. So yes, so join me. I have some good stuff on it, really good stuff on it. But I know some people don't do just subscriptions. I get that. So if you don't do subscriptions, I also have Buy Me a Coffee, which I debuted a new series on there. Hi, Barbara Ann. How you been? Hi, DJ Glow. Glow, 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 glow. You make me glow when I see you. And yeah, Meek, that, yeah, I don't have it right here. I thought I had it right here. That stuff is called Funky Chunky, and like a new partner with us, and they are the bomb. That shit is the bomb. Meek, that peanut butter one was I have it over here somewhere. I have to have it away from me and not on my desk, because I like the whole thing. Hi, Tony JC. I had to put it over there. So it's over there. I have a snack bin. It's over in the snack bin. It is good. I'm telling you, I'm not a popcorn person. I don't like popcorn, but this popcorn is mixed with all this other stuff in it. It's so good. I can't even. I'm not even a snacker. But that stuff was good. So Funky Chunky, I'm all in. I have a bunch of videos coming out, an unboxing coming out on that, and I have a whole bunch of stuff coming up with them. We're working some stuff with them as a sponsor. And Jacarius, I'm going to tag you, and I'm going to share one of my paintings. I found a picture of my paintings. I'm going to share with you online, so you'll see one of my works of art. Might some wait and see doing that. And since Tony's on here, I have to just joke with you, Tony. So Flobo's birthday is Sunday, and I can't get together with him this weekend. He's busy. I'm busy. The whole thing. So we're getting together today for his birthday. I'm supposed to treat him. Like, I gotta find the money somewhere, but I'm supposed to treat him for his birthday for lunch. But I have his presents already. I already had his presents. So I'm going to do that today. I'll give him your regards, Tony, but I'm sitting with him. But I'm sitting on his lap. I'm getting texts. Double sauce is the bomb. I think it's my last one. I gotta buy some more. It's my last one. I'm gonna start running out. I need a lifetime supply. I eat this shit all day long. Oh no. I'm gonna see Mr. Big Man as he turns another age. Yes, he turns another age. I know. So yes, it'll be fun today. Don't worry. I'll have pictures and video. Don't worry. I'll share with you guys. It's actually nice. I have an idea what I want us to do. Not my Flobo. Yes, your Flobo. Flobo voice. I already have an idea what I want to do. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Okay, you guys are talking about GH already. Well, I'm going to give my opinion, of course, on Sunday when me and Frank are back talking about General Hospital. Oh my God. Young and the Restless. has wiped my eyes dry. I don't like these kind of storylines. I think they're tired. The whole losing a baby storyline, I think it's tired. It's been done so much. But goddamn, did not Courtney Hope, Brittany Sarpy, and 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 Mark Grossman kill it? I mean I oh my god! When Nick, spoiler alert, when Nick and Adam hugged, I was like, they both just went through this. I mean, Sharon Case killed it on her storyline too. Oh my goodness, and her and Nick talking about the aftermath. So we got a lot to say this weekend. It's going to be. I'm probably going to be crying. I will just warn you now. We'll see James cry on camera. I cry when it's like I'm probably gonna be crying. It was so rough. Tammy, I'm just talking about it right now too. I like group chat, a group chain. It's really tough. It's I don't I ugh. I'm afraid to watch the rest of this week. I am afraid to watch the rest of this week. I got a text. I'm like, so, but I will. But yeah, I will comment about the general stuff on when I do my stuff this weekend. You guys can talk about it in here if you want, but I'll deal with that later. When it comes to our show, me and Frank will be back this Sunday. We're gonna do it. But yes, the performances. I gotta say, I mean, they were good. I mean, they were good. I mean, I think. I mean, literally, this is the Emmy scenes for Courtney Hope. So all she can do is mark this, and that's it. And that's her scenes for next year. So I just yeah, it was a lot. It was tough. General Days of Our Lives. I've enjoyed Days of Our Lives. I love my girl Megan, who's on there. My girl Miranda Wilson, who's my friend. So I've enjoyed Days of Our Lives. I enjoy. I mean, we can't say enjoy, but well, they said Mysterio was a quick storyline. They said it was gonna be just wham bam, thank you, ma'am. It was gonna be just like this quick thing. He was not being redeemed. I'm kind of glad it was quick, right? It was nice, just like a couple weeks. That's all we needed. I'm telling you, the pacing on these shows is getting better and better. I'm like, I sometimes I don't need things dragged out, right? It's like just give it quick and just quick, fast, and hurry. Let's just do it. I thought it was a good length. I thought it was a good length. Hi, Beauty Ashes. I thought it was a good length. Sorry, Flobo's texting me. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I had to answer my man. Now back to you guys. Um, yes, sign up for my Zooms. This weekend, I have 2 Zooms in a couple of days and have nobody really signed up, which is crazy. I have my happy hours. I'm shocked no one signed up for. It is like it's summer, we drink, whatever, good time. That's Friday. So nobody signed up for that. I have like 3 people signed up, that's it. Um, and then Sunday is my caregivers one. So that one I know is a little more niche. We got a couple folks signed up for that one. That's fine. If there's only a few that come, that's fine also. And I know it's a delicate subject, but I'd love for folks to come to that. We're going to talk about caregiving and how it feels. If you want to get an insight, you just sign up. So just so sign up. And then next week I have the LGBTQI plus health mental health chat. So please join us for that. And then on Saturday, it's my 10 ways to get organized. You should totally. You're the nobody. That's like well, sorry, man. If you take things personally, I can't help you with that. Oh, I can't help you with that one. It's all in the words. Someone said you call something basic there, and I'm like, no, I'm saying it's not basic as in basic bitch, but that's great. I think basic's a great thing sometimes when it comes to coffees or food. Like I something that's basic. It's just there's nothing wrong with basic. They turn it into something bad, but I don't think that. So it's all on how you use the words. The English language has several words meanings, or words have several meanings. There you go. But yes, and so but yeah, sign up if you can. We have those things, and then all July and August are all up. I'm working on September and October. I was like, people were saying they'd like to know at least what's in advance, so I'm trying to get that going too. So yes, get those going too. Um, but yes, it's but yeah, so I have that. I'm on buymeacoffee.com, just like Junior, folks like that. Yeah. Tony, you're so funny. When you clean out your junk drawer, should you start calling it something else? Oh, it's it. That's well, GH fam, very interessante question. That's the kind of question I can answer on that Zoom. So I do answer. I also answer questions while I'm on the Zoom. I always say, well, you can ask me questions. That's a good question. If you came to the Zoom, I would answer that. See how that works? I do. I answer all kind of questions like that. That's a good one. But I think, but the one thing it was with the basic B joke. Yes, you like the basic B, yeah, exactly, basic joke. Yes, I like junk drawers. I'm a fan of at least a junk drawer. If you have a huge house, you can have two of them. Because sometimes you have shit that just doesn't. There's no place. There's sometimes you don't need to make a place for every single thing. There's some things that are it's by itself. And also you can combine things together too. These are the nobodies. That's the new series coming to JLJ Media, The Nobodies. That actually be a great title for a new show. And then it'll be executive produced by Matt Litchfield and Sherry Calvert. Randy Wine Jr. is on here, folks. Is it a happy pride? Is it? I have my own feelings about that this year, this time. We have a lot to fight for these days. So I don't know if I'm happy about it. It's a happy pride. But yes, the Nobody's coming to JLJ Media. You guys, I was trying to find out, and Matt Litchfield, I know you may know this, is how do I start my own app? I thought about starting my own app and then having all my shows you could go to the app and see all of my shows and listen to all my shows all in one place also. Like literally having my own channel. I wonder how you start that. Well, here it is. No, I mean, no, I know it's Pride Month, Ronnie. I'm not being literal. I mean, I know it's Pride Month. We just had our LA stuff. But I mean, but that is the happy part. I know people are saying yes, but I feel like this year we're being attacked. There's a lot we need to. We're not coming together, not really, as a community. And really, that's how I'm not gonna do all that. That's a whole other story. I guess that's a whole other show. Maybe we'll talk about that in the LGBTQI plus chat we do next week. That's something I have my own feelings about this whole pride. I didn't go to any pride celebrations because I'm not celebrating. I don't feel like I need to celebrate. We have a lot of work to do. People are trying to put us back in the closet. So I have a whole other, and the gay community is not inclusive either. So it's not inclusive either. So it doesn't, half of it doesn't want me in it. No, and so I'm like, I don't. That's a whole other story. I don't have a website yet, Ronnie Riley Jr. I don't yet. That's the whole point. I'm working on a website. I don't have one yet. So there is that too. But I just thought about. I was thinking apps. People get apps on their phones. I don't know. I'm wondering. I'm just wondering. It's just I don't know. I don't know this stuff. I'm not a tech person. People have channels and stuff. They have their own. Like Kiki Palmer has her own channel, Key TV. I love a little JLJ Media TV or whatever. I love that. I mean, it's just kind of like just kind of throwing it out there. Like, what if I had a JLJ Media? That's the channel. And you could watch whatever. Hi, Albert Bostic. So everybody support Albert Bostic on his page. Reverend Jr. has his page. Matt Lisfield has his page. Beauty for Ashes has a Etsy page. Whatever, will be great. I know there'll be a lot of kind of, yes. I think, I'm trying to work on the website too, which is the same thing, but just asking. I have no clue. I mean, apps, all that stuff. I'm just kind of figuring all that out. So I see what's all that. I do want a place to have everything at once. Everything at once. And Ronnie Jr., yes, keep going. Just keep going and going and going. And you'll get there. I need a lot of personal guys and gals. I need a team of people. And I have some folks who are interested that I'm going to talk to you soon. I've been busy with my family stuff. I'm just waiting for that to finally end, kind of. And I'm hoping with this last thing now I go back to my life again a little bit. It's been a little crazy, but yes, I need. I need a lot. One second. Okay, got that. So I have some stuff going through. Yeah, gotta keep going. Applesauce, a little cups was working for me. I like little cups. It keeps me going. It's like, it's a little bit at a time. It's all moderation. Mm. I need a houseboy or a house girl. I need support staff. I need somebody to handle every part of my business. Call them interns. And that's another story. I have a whole history of that too. But getting interns is hard too nowadays. A lot of these younger people today don't have the same work ethic. They just don't. And a lot of them don't want to work for very little or no money. They want to be paid, which I'm like, I don't blame them on some level. LA's expensive. I totally get it. So my nails, silver and purple. I used to never do my nails. But I decided everybody likes them. I decided to do them. So everybody likes them. Thank you. Trying something different. But yes, but that's the whole point. You just have you have to just keep going. That's why I have my classes in July. I have so many classes I'm teaching. People should take my class. People should take my classes because I give you all information. I'm kind of Ronnie Jr. and I worked at AfterBuzz TV, and so I'm kind of taking AfterBuzz, mixing it with JLJ Media, and giving you something. I'm giving you information because Ronnie and I both been in this business a long time, and we know how things can work and not work. So it's like, oh, okay, bye, Albert. I'm giving you information. I'm giving you valuable information. I have clients that I help them with their media work. And they're like, James, you're right. Oh my God, you're right. I'm like, I'm sharing my information with you guys. So my classes, my one-on-one trainings I do, I'm sharing it with you. I'm giving it to you. But a lot of times getting interns, it's not as easy anymore as you think, not in California anymore. People are like, I want to get paid and I want some money and I want money. I don't want to get paid some pittance or something. It's a lot harder. And then finding people who actually have your work ethic, it's hard also. Because I have a lot going on. And so I need somebody. I used to have a person who was so good. Yes, exactly. And that's true too, JH fam. I have been hacked and hacked and all that stuff. Yes, given all that computer information is to say, you are absolutely correct about that. You are correct about that. So yes. Correct. I just forgot. Sorry, I just remembered something. So I have a little notepad next to me. I write everything down. But no, I need a series. So I have a couple of folks. I have a couple of folks who have showed interest. So I'm going to talk to them and find out what it is they can do, what they're struggling. I used to hire people and fire people all the time. So I had a great assistant for 11 years. He was the bomb, but he went on to his own life, which I had to let him do. I'm like, your own life? What's wrong with you? Be devoted to me. Um, my vision and direction is just to go the next, more levels. I'm pretty happy with where I'm at in some ways. I've always division. I have my music. I have my audio dramas. I have my podcast. I have my books. I have my merch. I have my Patreon. I have my Buy Me a Coffee. I mean, I have like 9 or 10 streams of income coming in. I have my organizing, my life coaching, all that. What I would love to have is have an assistant for a head of each department. That's my vision. Have someone who runs each one for me, because that would actually, they can do all this the day-to-day things that I don't have to do. Or I can say, can you do these 5 things today? Can you monitor the social media? Like that kind of stuff. I need somebody to handle the day-to-day stuff, to do the copy editing for me, instead of me doing it, to maybe even editing the videos. And I mean, I would love to have a team where each person, that's my vision. And then with a team, I can even grow even more. I mean, I'm growing every day. And like I said, right now, apparently I'm an influencer now. I don't know. I literally stepped into that on by accident. So now all these companies are sending me shit. So I love it. I mean, I love it. I keep sending it to me. Keep sending it. I'll talk about it. But so now I'm getting sponsorship for some of my shows, and so I'm getting paid for some of my shows. Like I've worked hard. 15 years of business, I've worked very hard to get where I am today. And so I'd love to have, you can't do it all alone. So I have some co-writers, I have some co-producers and things like that, certain things. But I'd love to have somebody head each division and oversee and just kind of help me do that. Yeah, so yes. If you want to know more on JLJ Productions, sign up for the Zooms. Exactly. Thank you, Matt. We're trying to get back into that. Yes. Hi, Daisy Flower. And so yes, I give you all kind of information about that too. But it's very much. I would love to have someone each at the helm of each one. So I'm having a meeting soon with some people. I've been so busy with the family stuff's finally dying down a bit. Hopefully, right? Fingers crossed. Then I can now go back to my life a little bit and say, okay, what can you offer? What can you do? And I want to pay them. I want to be able to pay them. So, and for me in this business, it's very simple. I get paid for what I do. I don't work. I don't get paid. I get book receipts. I mean, I get royalty checks and things like that. But I'm just saying, I'm a content creator. So if I don't create content, and I don't market it correctly, then I don't get nothing. So if I have people to help me market and help me get together, and then that's the whole thing. But we're looking for more sponsorship, more connections, more. I just want more. I mean, I work with a lot of great PR firms that exclusively come to me for stuff. I mean, I'm really trying to solidify relationships, and I want to be able to just be free to do that. I was like, let me do that, and then be an on-camera person. We looked at Flobo passed over to me another Ronnie. I don't know if you heard this place. It's in South Pasadena. It's called Studio 110. You have it looks like the freeway sign, like the 105, whatever, or 110. And they were a Dodger podcast outlet. Now they're opening their studios to others for rental. And it wasn't bad. It was like $100 per podcast. But for me, it's South Pasadena. I don't live near South Pasadena. Like cheese and crackers. It's like where, I mean, like, where, I mean, I live in Inglewood. So to even get to South Pasadena, it's like another 30 minutes, 40 minutes for me. I'm like, God bless America. I need something on this side of town. And those of you guys who have never been to LA, I don't know what LA is like. LA is huge. It's huge. It is spread out. Yes, I could go, but I don't want to go all the way out there. And Ronnie, that's a question. You have to come to one of my classes. I cover that in one of my classes. Actually, I did a marketing class. I'm doing another one. I do, Matt. I do. I have a bunch. In July and August, I have a lot of classes. So in July, I'm doing my tips on a successful interview. I'm also doing how to start writing. I have a class on how to create a YouTube channel. Then in August, I have how to pitch guests for your podcast. So I got some good classes coming up. I do all that stuff. So so questions like that can be answered in one of my classes. See how that works, Ronnie? That's how you market also to your correctly. They're all listed beneath this video. They're also listed on my Instagram pages. You have it all pinned to my page. You can see all the upcoming classes. See how I go. It was cute. The numbers were great, but they're so far out. And Ronnie, we also went and saw me and Tony Moore. Hey, take your time, Crystal. Stop. If you hit a wall, stop. Too tired to move. Right, but you begin to that book. You take your time, girl. But Ronnie, when we went and saw another studio that was in LA, like in Brentwood, well, I guess it's West Hollywood, Brentwood. Me and Tony Moore, and they wanted like $500 though for an hour. $500 an hour, and they know AfterBuzz people. But we were like, nah. They were nice. It was sweet, great space. It was one giant room with different studio kind of situations. It was cute. Too expensive. I'm not going to spend $800 on a soap show. 1 hour interview. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. That's just outrageous. But they were nice. But that's the only one. I'm like, and you're on this side of the mountain, but they're too expensive. Nah. So me and Tony both were like, nice people, but I don't have that kind of money. I'm not going to do that. Sometimes you just don't do that. Money is you have to be careful with that too, what you spend. Sometimes you got to spend money sometimes to make money, yes. And sometimes you're just throwing money in the trash, basically. Because I can do I have a backdrop and everything. I have cameras and I can do all my stuff here in this house. I can clear out all this. I have a huge backdrop. I got actual cameras. I can do it myself. I don't want to, that's the whole point. I want to have someone else do it for me. I miss the space of going to a studio. I miss it. But I want to open my own studio one day. I really want to open one day. And just seeing these prices of these places, I'm like, and again, there are many of us who live in the west side of Los Angeles, who live in the South Bay in Los Angeles, who live near the airport, the beaches. We don't all live in the valley. See, Manhattan Beach, there you go. I'm 5 minutes from Manhattan Beach, 10 minutes from Manhattan Beach. So I mean, I think it's like that, but we need something more down here. And I had a place in Inglewood. I loved it, right by the airport. Loved it. And they left. I should really look into that space and see if I can get it. Maybe I can get it. Shit. $310. I have the original 213 area code. I'm taking it past. Also the limo. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Also the limo driver to take you to Pasadena, which I have a driver. We have a family driver actually I can call on, but we're not doing it's not even just a drive. It's like the time. It's like, do I want to sit for a half an hour to 45 minutes to get somewhere? I did that for 7 years. Going to AfterBuzz TV. At one point, I was there 5 days a week. I was spending sometimes up to 2 hours a day traveling back and forth. It was ridiculous. And Tammy Govea, who used to work at Sony, which is by my house in Culver City, she did the opposite. It was the same for her too. It was the opposite commute. It's just after a while, I was so tired of it. I started doing less shows. I started cutting out. I don't like all that driving. I don't like all that sitting in the car. That wear and tear, it just does. I mean, I have family in Sacramento. It takes them 10 minutes to get anywhere, and they're done. And they complain about the little piece of traffic. I go, you have to take 10 minutes to get over there. Where for me, 10 minutes usually means a minimum of 30 minutes. If there's no traffic. So there's always traffic. Always traffic. And that's why I do a lot of stuff down here in the South Bay. I don't go anywhere. And my friends in the Valley do not come see me. The only folks that came to see me from the Valley back in the day Ronnie, our friend Brianna Phipps, who now lives in New York, she'd come see me. Marissa's come to see me. Serafini, Tammy Govea came to see me. Phil Sviza came to see me. That's a few. That's it. Nobody else from over here. They're like, it's too far. It's too far. Coach Sandra. Yeah, you drive all the time, girl. No, I know you drive all the time, Sherry. Oh yeah, girl. Hey, Meek ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free in this town. Valley girl. She's a valley girl. Okay, fine. For sure, for sure. She's a valley girl, and there is no cure. Yes, Valley girls are from the valley. So the Valley girls were born, um, which is also random you. You can also go to the library and rent a room and do podcasting there too. I know you saw her this weekend. I know you did. I saw a picture. I used to go to the West Hollywood Library, and because I'm a library member, and for free I get 2 hours, and so I've done interviews there too. So that's an issue. So I'm from the '80s, and Valley girls were big in the. I used to go to school in the Valley, and my sister did too. And in the Valley, it's mostly with Sherman Oaks, the Galleria, which was a really big deal. It's still there. It was a big dice go there all the time. Reseda, Encino, Van Nuys. I mean, that whole Valley speak, like, oh my God, Gagging with the Spoon. That movie with Nick Cage back in the '80s, that's all from the Valley. Yes. They were Valley girls. Isn't that funny? The library does too. I'm a library member, so you get it for free. You just call up, and if they have anything available, they have a couple of rooms, and I do the one in West Hollywood sometimes. They have a nice little space. I know the room. Okay, Shonda knows. You should tell the story, Shared. Reason not to be drive, California. Oh yeah, Matt, you know California. You come out here, you know how it is. It's far. You drove it because you stayed in the Valley and then you stayed by my house. So Matt knows exactly what I'm talking about. But yes, Shades fan. Valley girl, she's a valley. I just love that song. Okay, fine, for sure, for sure. She's a valley girl. And then Ronnie, you've never seen that movie? My brother saw that movie yesterday. I love that movie. That's when Nick Cage wasn't famous yet. He was just like coming out. And come on, Heather's Gagging with a Spoon. Gagging was like, what's your damage, Heather? Like, oh my God, Heather's is like my favorite movie of all time. So I can't even. But yes. Like for sure, like totally. Oh my God, like totally. My first song was called "Oh My God, Like Totally." You can hear it on any streaming service platform. My producers thought it'd be funny to have my deep voice go, "Oh my God, like totally." Oh my God, like it's a dance song. It's called "Oh My God, Like Totally." You can look it up. That was my first songs I ever put out years ago. So yes, I'm not a Valley girl myself, but like an inner Valley girl. Oh my God. So yes, that's where it came from. Now I want to hear. Now I gotta hear the song. It's by Frank Zappa and his daughter Moon Unit. For those of you guys who don't remember, but yes, we had our own Valley. They say we have our own. They say we have our own. They were at your speed. They say that that Californians have an accent. I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have an accent. We don't have an accent. That's always my joke. Oh, traffic in LA to me, being from both sides, LA and New York, the traffic in LA to me is worse. The traffic in New York, it's its own little beast. But see, New York has a great transportation system compared to Los Angeles. We don't have, we're getting there. We're trying to build it, but I think I don't know how many people are. Okay, so LA has 4 million people. Population of New York. New York is more dense. So, and New York City has 8 million people. So you have a lot of people there. You're the most populated city. But it completely is. It's just so. Yeah, Brooks in the Valley, because Brooke is a slut from the Valley. That's a famous thing on Bold and the Beautiful. Yes, he's from the Valley. But it's complete. Kardashian speak is semi-Valley. They're in Calabasas. They're not really in the Valley, but they kind of adopt that. Oh my God. Yeah, they kind of adopt that. Yes, they do. But LA traffic to me, I've been in both situations. I think LA traffic's worse. But in New York, I would never drive in New York. I don't know how people drive in New York. There's so much going on in New York because New York's so dense and everything. LA's so spread out. But so I think the driving and traffic's worse out here. But also in Houston, which is the fourth largest city in America, their traffic sucks too, very bad. Yeah, yeah, see her in it yet. Well, no, she's not in the movie, Sherry, in the Heather's movie. She wasn't even born yet. But she's in the Heather's the musical, which is not. I don't. I mean, you might be able to find some stuff on YouTube, maybe. I have the album. I have the CD, so I don't know. But she's not in the movie. Claustrophobic. Yeah, LA traffic is just like, woo, kids and kids. I mean, you're used to. I mean, I've been here most of my life, so I'm used to it. But it's like, yes, I've seen traffic in other places, but I said, but in New York, I'm a big subway person, so I was like, we're in LA, that's not always an option. In New York, it's mostly an option for me where I go. New York is very much a walking city. If you can walk, it's a walking city. I agree with Ronnie on that one. And I'm a subway person. I'm a subway person. And I was subway. And I was a taxi person. Um, occasionally, if I could get a taxi. Well, it was funny. I've been to Chicago many times. Also, I love Chicago. Don't get me started. I love Chicago. Their traffic it doesn't hold a candle to New York or LA. It does. It doesn't. Same with Atlanta. Same with San Francisco. You guys have traffic. I'm not saying you don't. You have traffic, but it's not the trust me. It's not the same. It's not the same at all. It's not. And I've been to Chicago a million times, and I love Chicago. I was from Chicago. Well, let's see downtown Chicago. I walk it, the Loop District and everything. I have no problem walking it. I walk it all the time. I go to State Street, my favorite street, go shopping. Then I take the subways to go over to other places in Chicago. But I love Chicago. It's one of my favorite cities. To me, it's like a mini New York, like a Midwest New York. That's the thing. It's the whole point is supposed to be with public transportation, less cars. I don't think that's happening. I think it's too many people. I think it's just too many people. Yep, 405, probably. Yep, probably 405. Oh yeah, no. Oh, Shonda, you would. Oh, you did see a share. Okay, so I figured YouTube you had some. Um, I'm getting all these Matt. My name is not Matt. Yeah, Chicago's. I love Shonda. I can't even tell you how much I love Chicago. Don't even start it. I'm a huge Chicago fan. I do. Um, her name is Kate Fairbanks. She's on Young and the Restless, but she was in Heather's the musical, which I saw. And when I was talking to her about it, I have the cast recording from the musical. Her name is in it. I was like, oh my god, I didn't know who she was. The subway, well, I'm a guy, so I'm a dude, big dude. So for me, the subway's fine most of the time. I'm not afraid. I probably should be afraid, more afraid, but they don't bother me. That's I mean, but for everybody, it's different experience. So I can't say, well, it's good for everybody. So for me, I don't. Yeah. So I love the subway. The subway's crazy. I've already had talks about the subway at a Zoom about the rats and stuff, but it's crazy. I gotta watch the time. I get ready for my man Flobo. So right now I got time. It's 43. Have a good day, Ronnie. It's 10:06. So I got some time still. I've been there 43 minutes. Wow. I'm trying to eat light so I don't, whatever. Mm. think I'll stay on till I can't stay on for another half hour or so. But I gotta pull myself together. I have to get a shower, pull shit together. The sun's, I gotta find an outfit. The sun's out today. It's the longest day of the year. The longest day of the year. It's summer solstice, longest day of the year. We finally got some sun outside. I'm gonna wear some shorts today. I'm gonna put all my legs out. I have some nice legs. I'm gonna show them. If I could lift it one right now, I would, but I can't lift it. I'm gonna put my hair in a bun because it's gonna be hot. So I don't know. I know which one. Yeah, which one? There's rats and the bugs. Oh no, it's crazy. Big C, some crazy. This one, some crazy stuff that goes on. But yes, I don't know. I like being with the people. I've always been that way. When I go on trips and I go to other countries and stuff, I like to go to the villages. I like to go to the cities. I like to see, where do you eat, not where they tell me I should go. Where do you eat? You live here. I want to taste what you're tasting. Like I love walking. I like seeing people's cities and going to the hole in the walls and what's going on, when what have you. I'm all about that. Taking the public transportation, see what's going on. I'm a big fan of the local economies, everything. I'm just like, tell me what's going on. Now I want to go to Chicago. Now everybody talks Chicago. Oh, I used to go, because I used to go every single year, and I go at least minimum 4 times a year. I've gone once as many as 6 or 7 in one year. And so I have friends in Chicago, business in Chicago. So I used to actually, for a while, I was going almost 10 times a year. I was doing for a firm, a private firm. I was doing their training videos, and I was doing a lot of my voice work with them, my early voice work, and getting paid. And they pay for my flights and pay for my hotel and give me a per diem, and I would come out there and so where narrate wherever they needed. And I loved them. There was so much fun. And it came to an end. The company went another direction. But they still used my voice on a lot of stuff. I mean, from the previous things. I got paid for it. But it was a lot of fun. And I got to know Chicago. I got to really know the Loop District and Boys Town and South Side and this side and Millennium Park. I learned all this. I learned everything. And I just love Chicago. I do. Like my potbelly sandwiches. I'm ready. Walking over the bridges and seeing the water, and just being on Clinton Street. All the presidents, the streets are over there, stuff like Adams or whatever. All this stuff is kind of funny. Washington and Jefferson, like we have in LA. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So I do miss that. I miss traveling as I do. Next month will be Vegas. September will be Ohio. I miss traveling. I used to travel almost all the time. And it's just now, I want to see, folks, TikTok and YouTube have scared me the fuck to go on planes. Not because of flying, because all the crazy people on planes. I'm sure it's not the majority, but it just seems, I see so many videos like people freaking out on planes and other. I'm like, ugh, I don't have time for none of that. Is there a nice zoo out in LA where you live? Well, I don't support zoos, so I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm sure there is. There's an LA zoo out here, so I don't. But I have to go to it. Flo was like, hello, James. I have a brick in the koala house. I got it back in the 80s. I have not been there since. So I probably should go and visit my brick. Make sure it's still there. But I guess people like San Diego Zoo a lot. It's 2 hours away from us. I don't go to zoos, so I don't do that. That's just me. I don't support circuses either. Flo went to Circus Vargas the other night, which is just humans now, there's no animals. So I don't mind that. I like Cirque du Soleil and those kind of things, but I don't support the whole animals and that kind of stuff. After I found out what they do to them and stuff, I saw all the specials and everything. Whew, not cute at all. Love that Speedy Cash. It's actually Wednesday, girl. You're like a day behind, girl. It is a day behind. Since 2018. Oh, wow, girl. So, Chandra, last time I was on a plane was 2019, before the pandemic. And then the last couple of times I took a train up to Sacramento. I haven't gone nowhere, so I haven't gone anywhere except to Sacramento. So I took a train, go up there. Went to Vegas once, drove there. Went to Sacramento twice, took the train there, and that was it. I haven't gone anywhere else. I am having cabin fever. I went to Catalina Island. That was a boat. So I'm like, I've done planes, trains, automobiles. So it's on the map thing and goes what it is. I know. I don't have any. I have no spot. I have no time. I would love to, Sherry, one day do that again. I think it might be a middle of the week thing. The last 6 months, I couldn't really work as much because I was taking care of my parents. So I'm super behind. But if I can catch up on everything, and I'm catching up on stuff, if I can catch up on everything, then yes, I would love to just. At the time, I got packed, and I closed my eyes, and I pointed at the screen, and so I'm going there. Cruise, I'm finally coming up. I'm okay for now. I want to go into the cruise so bad. Oh my god, I'm trying. Keep looking. I want to so bad. I'm ready to go. I had so much fun. My last cruise, I had so much fun. I had so much fun. I relaxed so hard. It was so great. Yes, Speedy, it is Wednesday, girl. She's so happy Tuesday. I'm like, no, girl, it's Wednesday. You're like, I'm losing my mind. Don't lose your mind. You need it. Especially driving in LA. You won't lose your mind. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. I'm like, no, girl, it's kind of Wednesday. That makes me laugh. That's fine, girl. You're here today. You're here with us. We support you. We love you. We support you. You're here. You're here. And I've been on for almost an hour. Thanks for all the likes. There are 19 people watching. If you are signed into YouTube, apparently you can go ahead and like my program. And there's a little button, a little thumb up. And so if I get 11 likes, thank you very much. I'd love to have more. If you wanted to, it helps me get things. And so that's always fun. And also super chats are enabled. I'm only $20 away from my goal this month. That's pretty good, actually. So thanks to everybody who's given up to this point. Thank you so much. I like reaching my goals. I love it each month. Thanks for clarifying. Yeah, you like thanks. But I got all kinds of stuff going on. I also have my book club. I don't know if anybody's bought a book. I don't know if anybody's coming. I have no idea. This is the funniest thing on earth. I did a whole poll series on this. And I said, $2. So I'm doing one with my book first. I haven't heard. I've been posting it every day. I don't know. I have no idea. I will be sending out the Zoom information soon, saying, okay, so here's the day. It's going to be July 3rd. We're going to meet up and talk about it. I have no idea if he's coming or not. This is hilarious. So, like I said before, if this book club does not do well this first time, I'm done. It's going to be the shortest lived book club on earth. Now you try things and sometimes they work and they don't. So I haven't heard nothing. So from anybody, not people from anybody. So I guess we'll just see what happens. But there's a book club. You can go on my YouTube and go on and figure it out and see what's going on there. So yeah, July 3rd will be the actual talk of the book. So I don't know. So it's kind of crazy. And Chandra, your friend's book, I arrived in my mailbox yesterday. I'm gonna go pick it up today. I'm very excited to have it. So I support Black folks and their works. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm very excited. So I'm gonna do that today. It'll be great. I am not. I'm not a Marvel person. I had somebody ask me, "Are you going to do the Marvel after show?" I'm like, I just did She-Hulk. That's the only Marvel thing I wanted to do. I'm not a Marvel person or DC. I don't watch any of that stuff. So nope, I'm not. It's not anything I'll be watching. Food and adulterating about it. I'm not going to Disney cruise. First of all, I'm not a Disney person, and I don't deal with kids. I'm good. I am good. I like my little cruise where a few kids are on it, but some of these I'm like, oh, no thanks. But no, I'm not watching you. You know, I like Samuel L. There's always some Samuel L. There's like not anything I'm watching. What I'm watching right now is a show called Shrinking. I'm watching Fubar with Sylvester Stallone with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm watching The Morning Show finally. I had not. Oh my! I'm totally hooked. I'm in the first season. Totally hooked. Those are 3 things I'm trying to watch right now. I'd recommend all 3 of them. They're all really good. Those are the things I'm watching. I just finished the Kerry Washington Delroy Lindo series. Unreleased thing was called. Oh, and that was good too. That was also good too. So yes. Yes. Yes, I'm excited. Yes. She took my class. That's right. And she did. She took the class, and so I'm hoping that well, I'm excited to see it. I love seeing things come to fruition. And Speedy goes, I have some news. How you gonna tell that in a group and not share it the group? She's all sharing. And then Sherry's like, DM me. So I'm part of this chat, the Ryan Tigers chat. And it feels like everybody is like, DM me, check your DM, check your DM, check your DM. I love it. It makes me laugh all the time. Check your IG, check your IG. It makes me laugh all the time. Right, so Stars on Mars. I don't know that one. I'm thinking about watching the new season of Claim to Fame because it has famous people's relatives. It starts next Monday. I may actually watch that. I might do a show on it. It's not anything I would watch. I mean, it looks kind of funny, so I'm like, maybe I'll watch that and see who's related to whom. I might do that. I ain't watching no Bachelorette. I'm like, oh, nothing. I know she's black, but I have no desire to see it. I think the show is just I know. They're like, DM me. I have news. DM me. DM me. DM me. DM me. I'm like, okay. Okay. They have secrets. A way to hear more about James' thoughts on things. So for Zoom, exactly. Thank you. I'm thinking about it. No, thank you. Exactly. No one's signing up. They're tired of me now. They're tired of me and all I'm doing. It's crazy. Unless it's a soap one, of course, everybody sign up for that. But the other one's like, now I'm not signing up this month. But we are hanging in there. Hanging in there. We're hanging tough. That's a reference there right there. My computer keeps dropping me. Come back and say, no, I just want to show my ponytail. I don't understand. I don't understand. What is going on? You guessed maybe the last season? Okay, I think I'll watch it. I'm very curious. Sign up for my Zooms. Sign up for my Zooms. Sign up for my Zooms. But if you can't, like I said, there are other ways to support me, and that is buy me a coffee, super chats here, whatever you want. I have an Amazon wish list. You feel like we'll do something there, or whatever. So, but you guys are wonderful. So you guys are great. So today I'm gonna try to spoil Flobo today. That's for his birthday. So that's later. But yes, you guys all saying I have a message. I saying I have a message. I always gotta check my messages. Okay. Think about that. No. So this is from Six. The little thing there. One of the songs is Sorry, Not Sorry for What I've Said. I'm gonna have some fun. I'm sorry, not sorry. Don't lose your head. It's one of the songs. It's one of the songs from one of the wives and of Henry VIII. So this is actual Six merch. I don't think it will say it on there. You can't see it. It's too dark. I bought this shirt. I bought a Six bag. So no, I wish, but I love Sorry, Not Sorry because it could actually work for anything, right? Sorry, not sorry. That's me most of the time. Sorry, not sorry. But this is from Six, the musical. And this Sunday, we're going to see Tina Turner, the musical. So I'm very curious because now Tina has passed how the show's going to seem now. But of course, she had passed right before the show comes to LA, of course. So it's gonna be more emotional for us. I'm just very curious. I'm very excited to see it. I saw Donna Summer the musical. We saw Six. So now I see Tina. And I heard they're doing one for Dionne Warwick. I heard they're doing one for Whitney Houston. I heard they're doing one for Shaka Khan. So anything, if Shaka Khan music, I'll go see it. Anything music, see it. I was like singing every song. I was watching my brother, who loves the whole Tudors, Henry VIII stuff. He taught me all the history. So I was watching him watch it because he didn't know the songs. He heard me play a few here, but he didn't know the songs. So you would have paid to watch me watch him watch the show. And afterwards, he was like, "Oh my god!" He loved it. He was like, "He's like, that was his first musical ever. He's 50 years old." And he was like, "Oh my god!" He loved it. And he said it was so smart and funny, and it fit the storylines, the wives, and yes, it's six. If you get a chance to see six, I guarantee you'll walk out smiling. It is 80 minutes, no intermission. It's like a concert, but there's a storyline. Welcome to the show, to the history mix. They ran up a flow and we chat the prefix. I know all the songs by heart. I know all the songs by heart. I mean, that was my favorite musical of last year. And so very clever. I want to see Shucked. That's the one I want to see next. My friend Quinn is in it. I want to see that next. That's next on my list. On my list. I want to see if it comes on tour. And Alex Newell, who won Tony for it the other night, I heard is very good. Is a friend of Tony's. So, and also on this special, on the special State of Mind, Maurice Bernard is Glozell, and Glozell is a friend of Tony's also. And years ago, Glozell did an episode of Just Days. So like we have a little connection to Glozell. So very fun. But six was my favorite. I mean, I played it. I have all the shirts. I played it to death last year. So it was a joy. It's one of the few joys I had this year was going to see six. And my brother and I never go together and do anything. So it was kind of like, and then it worked out. We did it. We had a great time together. We've been through a lot together, and I think we needed that. So that's one of the few highlights of 2023 for me. It worked. So good. 17 watching, 14 likes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I heard last night. Oh, speaking of AI, a friend of mine posted Elvis Presley singing "Baby Got Back." It oddly works. I was like, it's getting ridiculous. AI stuff's getting ridiculous. I'm like, it oddly worked. There's a little too much for me. It oddly worked. I'm like, really? Are we really doing that? Sorry, now I got the song. Sorry, not sorry. So it aired today. I knew it was coming out a special day. So, but don't worry, I'll be on there soon enough, folks. Don't worry, I'll be on there. We're even more. But what's great about this whole thing is Maurice and I are becoming friends. So that's actually even to me, even better than being on a show, so to speak. It's like he knows who I am, which I'm just like, I mean, no matter what you say about him or his character or whatever on the show, he is a huge daytime star. He has cemented his place in history, no matter what you say about him. And I am like that fan sometimes, still after all this time, but he knows who I am. I mean, it gets me sometimes. A lot of these stars know who I am. It's a little weird. It's like, oh, they know me. They actually know who I am. They know what I'm saying. And again, most of them are super nice, and Maurice has been very nice. So, as you guys know, it's been very super. But we're having a budding friendship, and I think that's to me, it's just that's the icing on the cake. You can't beat that with a stick. My grandma's always saying, I don't know why we'd be with a stick, but that's what they should say. Like skinning a cat. There's more ways to skin a cat. I don't know why you would skin a cat. They do. Also, I watched. Oh my god! Last night, I had to watch after I did the Y&R. I needed a break. I needed some comedy. There was 2 hours of that. I was like, oh my god, my eyes were hurting, I'm crying so much. Yes, he has paid. Oh, that's very sweet of you. He has paid his dues. I like to feel like I have too. I like to feel that I have. That I started from scratch, not knowing nobody, and worked my way up. I have a couple of famous relatives, didn't use them for anything, but I did my own work. So thank you for that. I appreciate that. What was I saying about Mole? What was I saying? Last night, after 2 hours of crying, I watched 80 for Brady. And I'll just say it was cute. It was a cute Jane Fonda and Rita Moreno. It was cute. It was fantasy. It was funny. It was cute. Billy Porter did his thing. It was fun. I just say it was a fun thing. It was like, okay, it helped me actually go to sleep. Because I said after 2 hours of crying, I was like, I need something that's gonna be light and airy. And nothing wrong with it. It was cute. I see all those old broads working still. Good for them. Like shit. I hope I'm around when I'm 80 years old. I don't know if I can make it to that point. But I loved it. I thought it was fun. So I guess something I would never really watch, but I needed some comedy. And I was like, that was good. And it was like 2 hours. It was like eating candy, so it went down like candy. Just like candy. Even when you walk, even when you talk, it takes over me. Just like candy. If you know that song. Yeah, so that's so yeah. Now listen to Cameo, and I gotta listen to that. Back and forth, forth, back and forth, forth. Single, 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 life. All those songs. Of course, word up. Everybody say, yeah. We know all the songs. I want to play some Cameo. I got fun here with you guys. Everybody's okay, I guess, being here. How are you guys doing? So I'm going to ask you how you're doing. It's not all about James Lott Jr. Even though all roads lead to me, but how are you doing today? It is Wednesday. Tell me what's going on in your neck of the woods, as Al Roker would say. Oh, okay, perfect. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Okay, got the whole century. It was fun, Sherry, wasn't it? It was fun. That's my next one too, Sherry. I want to see book club also. That's next. I saw the first one, but Sherry, that's my next one to see too. I don't think it's out yet on streaming yet. Because I was on Paramount Plus anyway, watching Young and the Restless. Because my Young and the Restless didn't tape. It was on my DVR the last 2 days. It wasn't on there. I know Bold and Beautiful was, but not Young and the Restless. So I don't understand what's going on. So, but luckily Paramount Plus had both. And then when I came out, that movie showed up, and I said, I'll watch it then. So that's how I did it, Sherry. I'm working on projects trying to get this squirrel out. That's right, girl. I'm working on projects, girl. I got to tell you right now, Chandra, my coaching practice is doing very well right now, and I'm very happy about it. I worked very hard on it. I never thought I'd be a coach of any sorts, and it's been wonderful. It's been wonderful. I have some really great open clients that are open, and that's why I'm like, it's up to you guys, folks. Like, I mean, I'm doing in my life, but it's like I want to help you unlock yours, and it's been really wonderful. It's just we have had some really great breakthroughs on some of them. The breakthroughs make me smile. Just make me smile. Also, it makes me happy. It's like, oh, you made a breakthrough. I'm like, you got unstuck. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't lose. I got a song in my brain. So Coach is working on her projects. What else is going on, folks out there? You guys, if anybody want to share? They are. Oh, a breakthrough happens. I love it. And there's a natural high because they're happy. That makes me happy. Just seeing them happy. It's literally like when I had kids, and when they have a breakthrough, you're just like, I'm so happy for you. Happy for you. Oh. Time to stretch. Oh my goodness. That feels good actually. Stretch. Oh, I just popped some stuff. It's good. That felt good. So I don't know. I think each 20 people are watching. Nobody's gonna say anything, I guess. I hope everybody's doing okay. I know sometimes the chat it goes slower. I don't understand it myself, but that's what it does. I was like, nobody's answering. So I hope so. That's what Chandra answered. So thank you. Well, but I hope everybody else is okay. Oh, it's just me, you, and Sherry. Everybody else just kind of like watching. Okay, it was just nice people watching. Then we got Matt, who just says it's been raining. He doesn't tell me. He doesn't say how he's doing. He just says it's raining. Okay. Okay. So purple on one side, silver on the other. When the moon is in the seventh house. So I never paint my nails. I never do it, but I know a lot of friends in rock and music who do. And then I said, I'm gonna try it. And people love it. Everybody sometimes they love it. These colors. So I'm just doing regular, I'm doing like dark colors for my hands. And I've never done this before really. So I'm like, it's something new. But so far I've gotten so many compliments on them. It's like kind of crazy. So thank you. I'm doing well, trying to beat the heat. Okay, thank you. I don't know if you are still here or not. Okay, I know people are working. I know some folks are working and listening to me or whatever. I know they do that sometimes too. So I'm glad you're doing well. The heat, I can't even imagine. I can't imagine, but I can't even imagine. It hasn't hit us yet in LA yet. It's June 21st and it's not hit us yet. I'm very shocked. I'm turning on my fan right now, but it's still not that bad. I'm sure it's worse where you are. I am totally sure. Free nail polish, I know. I'm ready. Free nail polish. Because what I'm using right now is LA Colors Color Craze. Maybe I'll do a video on it. So they're both LA Colors. They're gel. Oops, where are they? There you go. LA Colors. That's what I'm using. I like them. I do. I know it's funny. My DVR is not taping YNR either. So what's going on, Meek? Because for me, it's taping bold and days. I'm not days anymore. And GH. It's taping the View, which I have in the morning. I'm like, but it's taping bold. I'm like, why is it not taping YNR? It's right before it. So thank God for Paramount Plus. I have that. And I guess CBS.com, you can go there too, I guess. So you know LA Colors. Oh, okay. So I didn't even know them. I don't remember where I got this from. Apply 2 coats, it says. I learned that. Finally bringing Rick from driving. Goes, oh, you got a break. Go on, girl. Go on, Sherry. Trying to create some men's jewelry. Oh, well, Beauty, I'll tell you something, Beauty. If you do anything with amber or that coloring, or anything with emerald or that coloring, I might be interested in something. So just keep that in mind. Hello, James. Always from PA. 81 degrees. So it's hot back there. Go on, Paul. It's hot back there. I don't even. Yeah, right now it's only 71. We have a high of 76. Girl, I have my VCR. I wish I could show you, Chandra. I have a VCR DVD combo, and it works. Yes, indeedy. Yes, it does. It works. I'm very proud of it. Check out my plants. I want none of them dying on me. Always drink water. 93. Shit. Girl, I feel for you, girl. I feel for you. I think I love you. LA Cars. Oh, so that's where I got that's probably where I got it from, Chandra. That sounds like my deal. Because I'm thinking, Chandra, I want to try like a deep dark blue. Be kind of cute, I think. I like dark colors. I kind of do that. Well, loquats are going out now. Their fruiting has basically happened, so they're starting to go out. But they'll do another fruiting in another few months. So they're on one way out. But everything else is blooming in LA. Trust me, everything else is blooming. Yeah, emerald green or amber. Those are two things I love. Or at least that coloring. That coloring. You can't get the actual, stones, but that coloring. But I'll be curious to see what your men's line is doing. A lot of us men's like jewelry. We like some jewelry. As my mother would say, because she can't say jewelry. Because her New York accent. She can't say drawer. She can't say brewery. I'm like, go on, Benita, say brewery. She's like, brewery. I'm saying, your New York accent comes out. She can't say it. Okay. Because I'm not gonna do pink. I'll tell you right now. I might do yellow. I just love these colors. I might do magenta. That's what I'm thinking of. A magenta, a dark rich, or even a brick red, dark rich magenta. I might do that. So it's Flobo's birthday. I was gonna say he could choose on his own, but I have an idea already what I want to do for lunch for him because I'm treating him for lunch. I just I got to find the money first and work that out. But I have his presents. But I want to treat him. So I'm thinking about getting Jersey. We both like Jersey Mike sandwiches. And getting that something to drink. And I kind of right now he's doing his show right now, Draped in Gold. So he won't hear this before he goes. I'm thinking about taking him to a spot that I like. We can watch the planes take off. It's like they have benches and tables here by LAX. It's a famous spot. And we did that a long time ago. We sat there and we ate that or burrito. Well, actually, let's do that. His Mexican food. Well, beef rashes, I have to go look then. I gotta look at the controversial one. Okay, beauty. I know you had men's. I didn't remember seeing men's pieces when I went on there. I saw women's. Okay, I'll have to beef rashes, send me a link. Send me a link. I'll take a look today. Send me a link. On our social. Or email, however you want to send me a link, send it to me. I want to take a look at it. But Florida's like Mexican food. So I'll say we should get a burrito. But he don't eat burritos or tacos. And so I'm thinking sandwich is easy. Easy breezy. Sandwich or a burger, but see, burgers get cold. So we get a sandwich. And there's a place we can go to by my house on the way there. Jersey Mike's, get it, be there, be square. Oh, thank you, beauty. Thank you. So I can do business at the same time. I can be social and business like all at the same time. I can do it all. 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 So I just support my black women. I'll always do that. But I know something. Maybe I should do. It's like if you're asking my nails, I should do. We have video on it. Does that sound good right now, Matt? It does, doesn't it? There's also Jimmy John's, which I like. I knew them from because it's nice weather, Sean. I was thinking we'll be outside. And I'm gonna do video for it, of course, for content. But I was like, well, yes, I might get a turkey or a tuna. I haven't decided yet. And Mike's Way, of course. I always get a Mike's Way. I had Jersey Mike's last week with my girl Deborah. We were just up, but yeah, that sounds good, right? Yeah, Sherry, it sounds good, right? It sounds good. Like a sub sandwich sounds good. That's what I'm doing. And also, you guys know I'm working on different interviews, various interviews. I might have a nice big one tomorrow. Can't say what show, but just know that I'm talking about some people's. I'm in talks at like 3 or 4 people right now on the various soaps as interviews. So we are So just stay tuned. I'm working on some stuff. Disney Flowers talking about Jersey Mike subs. But then I also mentioned Jimmy John's, their sandwiches. And the Midwest, there's Potbelly. I love their sandwiches. So yes, I'm all about. I love me a turkey sandwich or turkey club sandwich. I'm not a huge ham fan, but sometimes it's okay. A BLT sounds good. So I don't know. I've decided. I'll decide when I get there. Oh, 16 people are watching and 16 likes. I love it when it matches. Okay. I said about half an hour. Unfortunately, kids, well, I've been on 80 minutes. I have to go. I have to get myself pretty and things to do. And stuff to get stuff done. Thanks for being on here. I'll probably be on tomorrow morning. So everybody keep your fingers crossed, but everything's keep them all crossed. But I'm working hard to get these interviews going. So don't sweat. I make myself available and blah blah. I love you all. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. I mean, no one really, only a couple people responded to me, but hopefully the rest of your Wednesday will be okay. If it's not okay. And thanks for spending your time with me. I know your time is valuable. And I'll be back. Of course, you know me, I'm all over the place. Sign up for my